And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, we're going to start off with the storm tracker because we actually are starting to see a little bit of that snow move into our region. That first band of snow coming off the system off the west coast, you can see it's already past Chalice, but most of the snow is focused a little bit further south towards Haley, and even seeing a little bit of rain out there once you head down into the lower elevations. Now, that being said, a lot of it's going to be snow once it gets over to Idaho Falls and Pocatello, but it's going to be significantly weaker than what we've been seeing hit the west coast over the last 24 hours. That being said, it's not going to stay that way all week, but for now, we're expecting just to see a scattered showers of snow for Idaho Falls and Pocatello over the next 24 hours, and it's going to be well late into tomorrow. So most of the snow will stick to the central mountains until then. Then it will shift over to the Tetons as well, who is going to pick up some of that snow. But the worst days for it are going to be Wednesday and then a second system that's coming in the back half of this week and, of course, into next weekend as well. So we're not going to be done even once this system makes its way through. I'll zoom it out so you can get a good look at that. Pretty strong band of rain up in the Washington region, starting to push into northern Idaho, but the southern half of that system a little bit weaker on the front half than what we're seeing up north. So we're expecting to see snow continue to make its way through the central mountains as we head over the next few hours. That being said, you can tell there is a decent amount of moisture behind this system. It's coming right off of the Pacific Ocean, and even down in California, seeing a decent amount of rain make its way through. That's continuing to push through for about 3 days. So once we hit Monday with those scattered showers, it'll continue on Tuesday, and then the full snow, or at least the worst of it for the Snake River Plain, will continue in through Wednesday. Then we get a break, and we're going to see a little bit more snow later down the line, but that'll be what this system is outlined for. But the next 24 hours actually not looking too bad if you're in Idaho Falls, Pocatello, but the mountain regions are going to get the worst of it over the next couple hours. It's not as strong, like I said, as it is off the west coast, but you notice in the morning and through the early afternoon, snow through Haley, Chalice, Salmon, all the way up to the northern border of Idaho, and then kind of weakens once it hits Idaho Falls, Pocatello. We're seeing not a lot going on. I'm going to rewind that so you can get a better look at it. You see it just quickly weaken out once it hits around the valley. A couple flares here and there in the back half near 8, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. But for the most part, very weak, very scattered, not really seeing anything organized, so don't expect any accumulation at least over the next 24 hours. As for tonight, though, Snake River Plain staying to that mostly cloudy pattern. 21 in Pocatello, 23 in Idaho Falls. So temperatures a little bit cooler, and the highs during the day are actually cooling down slowly as well, but not getting past those mid-30s. Snow moves in the central mountains, and that's going to continue to cycle through over the next 24 hours. Continue to see those scattered storms. 23 in Chalice, 28 in Salmon. So once again, mid-20s for a lot of those lows. Building clouds and tonight in the highlands and western Wyoming area. Another 20 in Island Park, but everywhere else besides Driggs, 14, 19, 18, back down to those teens. Not as bad as those single digits of what we saw last week, but still a little bit colder than everywhere else in the region. And then as we head into tomorrow, almost everywhere is building into that snow. Building snow in the highlands in western Wyoming, 36 in Island Park, 34 in Jackson, so above freezing, but just barely. And then, of course, snow continues in the central mountains, and the Snake River Plain will start to build towards that scattered snow as well in the back half of the day, like I pointed out. 39 in Pocatello, 38 in Idaho Falls, so cooler than those 40s, but still not nearly as bad as what we've been seeing for the rest of the season. As we head over towards that 7-day, well, it does stick around for those 3 days. I mentioned it. Monday, Tuesday, very scattered. Not really seeing a lot of accumulation. That'll switch once we hit Wednesday, and temperatures not really going much of anywhere. 39 down to 36, back up to 39. Sticking to that upper 30s, low 40s pattern, and then a second system will slip in on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as we head towards next weekend. Idaho Falls also seeing that scattered storms for Monday, Tuesday. The worst of it on Wednesday. Temperatures actually a lot cooler though, 31, 33 in Tuesday and Wednesday instead of those low 40s that we're going to be seeing on Thursday for Pocatello. That sticks to those mid-30s. Second system slips in and drops it down even lower to those 20s with teens at night. Teton area a little bit colder than everybody else, and as always a little bit more snow as well. Monday and Tuesday still those scattered patterns. Wednesday full snow. Thursday not getting that break, still a scattered chance of snow in there as well. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, cooling down once again to those mid-20s, single digits at night by next weekend, and it's a little stronger. That second system's going to hit the Tetons a little bit worse than everybody else. And the Central Mountains, of course, already seeing that snow, getting the worst of it for this system moving through the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with snow, clearing out for Thursday. Some single digits as we hit the back half of the week, and that second system will hit them worse than the Snake River Plain as well. So it is winter, and the roads are going to be rough. So I would say Wednesday, probably stay off of them.
Okay, and then we're getting within that window of people going places for the holidays next weekend, and so if the mountains get a lot of snow, watch those passes.
Yeah, well, the mountain passes, a lot of them close down sometimes during this time of year. So
we'll keep you updated on that. All right, thank you very much, Paul.